This nigga right here.
Wake up, count it up, get my money up, keep that semi tucked, cause I know I'm up. Wake up, count it up, get my money up, keep that semi tucked, cause I know I'm up.
Hi, my name is Rob Racer and welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're actually be having a conversation on whether or not cars are even worth buying anymore in Grand Theft Auto 5. Now, it really depends on what type of car that you're buying, because at the current moment in time, it seems like every other car that comes out in the new casino updates is probably going to be coming out in the wheel 2 or 3 weeks down the road. Because I could tell you how many cars I've bought off of that casino world I didn't think would ever be in the casino. That 2 or 3 weeks later, it was right back in the casino, and it was a wheel spin car, and I was kind of upset because I had spent millions of dollars on one of the cars. The JB 700, the Aston Martin looking car, and the James Bond car. Never would have thought that car was gonna be in casino. 2 weeks down the road, after 2 weeks after I bought the car, I see it in the casino. I win it. I sold the other one that I had just so I could get it because I felt cheated. And the worst part is you're not gonna get every single dollar back on what you spent because that car had come with guns and everything else, and I had bought that to put guns on it and oil slicks and everything. I had spent probably like a couple $100,000 more than what the car was actually worth just to customize those parts. And you basically waste that much money, and you're also wasting the amount of money that's on top of that car. Now, pretty much all the cars in my garage at the current moment in time are casino cars because I was like, most of the cars that are going to be in the casino are cars that are probably the worst bought cars that no one really bought when they first came out. Because I remember the Bravado Gauntlet Hellfire and the Bravado Gauntlet Classic both became casino cars that I had ended up buying. I had bought them both because I was like, yeah, those are pretty nice cars. I wanted both of them. When the Classic actually was first announced, I actually really wanted the car so bad that I was waiting for it to come out. And you know, they had that thing where like 1 week they didn't bring out the car, and then another week they didn't bring out the car, and then they finally brought out the car. I was so happy to buy it. 2 weeks down the road, I go into the casino, boom, it's on the wheel. I was really mad about that, but I was like, maybe it's good because I can get my money back. So I went and I sold the car when that went off of the wheel, and then I went back, customized it the same way that it was beforehand. I mean, it wasn't the same car anymore that I had purchased, but it was fine. The Bravado Gauntlet Hellfire comes out. I purchased that car also. 2 weeks, I think it was 2 or 3, I think it was like a week or two later after it came out. I see it on the casino wheel. I'm like, what is going on? Why do they keep on adding in these casino cars? Because you guys remember, the first car to come out in the casino was the Thrax, which was the most new supercar that had come out at the time, and it was fine. But then I saw the PR4 that also came out on the wheel. Now that car wasn't out originally when the F1 car update had first came out, so it was no one really knew the price of it except if you knew what the mods were, because it was already in the game file, but no one really knew the true price of the car. Now I'm happy I won it because I found out the car sold for $3 million. You could get a $3 million car off of the wheel for free. Now, of course, you're not going to be able to resell the car, but honestly, by that point, who cares? You're going to keep it for life. And it's not like most cars in GTA 5 by this point, they're so expensive that you just buy them just because you need them. And by this point, also, cars are kind of becoming obsolete with the Oppressor Mark IIs and all the flying vehicles that have been coming out lately. They're kind of being left in the dust by that ever-changing landscape of Grand Theft Auto 5 Online. And cars in general, if they're not armored cars, they're not surviving. Because I could tell you there are so many people on oppressors that like to destroy car shows, and car shows would also become a thing of the past too in Grand Theft Auto 5. Because it's like you can't really do one unless you have a private lobby with friends, and even then, there's always that one friend who's like, "Nah, let me just mess everything up for everybody." And GTA 5, in my opinion, on PS3 used to be a lot more fun than PS4 GTA 5, but we're not going to get into that. But on the fact that you can probably most likely get the car that you want on the wheel 2 or 3 weeks later, I would honestly hold off to wait. Because honestly, by this point, who really knows what that this week's car is gonna be? Because on Thursday, as you guys know, the wheel is gonna change. And if you guys actually want a tutorial on how to win the car as you see in the video right now, the Ubermax Zion, there's a video on my channel that I posted a few days ago where I pretty much was a tutorial on how to win the car the easiest way possible. Now that video got a pretty good amount of views, but I think we could get more if you guys actually went and watched it. But anyways, back to the topic at hand. In my opinion, it really depends on what type of car that you want. If it's like one of the cars, like a classic car, or even a muscle car, or even the occasional supercar might come out. Like I remember the Nero came out in the casino, and there's a lot more classics in the casino than there are newer cars, in my opinion, because they're like the cars that people kind of pass over when they first come out, and then when they see them in the casino, they just pop up all over the map. Now, honestly, the one car I hope doesn't show up in the casino is the Peyote Gasser. One reason is because that's actually my favorite car in the game, and I would hate to see that pop up next week. But it would be kind of cool if it did, because like then I can sell the car that I had now and then get it back for free. But the car was, I think it's $805,000 when you first buy it. It's not a cheap car. And that's another problem with GTA 5 cars now, and why I say you should actually wait for it. Most of the cars that you want to buy to get off the wheel to come out on the wheel, because prices for every single car in GTA 5 have been inflated dramatically. It's like a real life economy thing where the prices go up over time for no reason at all. The cheapest supercar when GTA 5 on PS3 got its last update was, I think, $1 million, and the most expensive vehicle was $10 million, which was the plane, and it's still actually the most expensive vehicle in the game. Second to that is the yacht, but we don't really count that as a vehicle because it's also known as the biggest waste of money, along with that gold plane, because for one, you're not flying that gold plane around the map anymore due to the fact that it's not even hydras that you even have to worry about anymore. Anything with explosives on it, even explosive sniper bullets can destroy it. Even a regular sniper can destroy it if you're that skilled. But besides that, honestly, in my opinion, it really goes hand in hand. In my opinion, I don't buy cars anymore. I have enough money to buy most of the things that I want in the game anyways. But in my opinion, I like to hold off by this point, because a lot of the cars that I see coming out, they're not as cool as they were when the casino update came out. Because this update right now, at the current moment in time, the only cool car that I saw was the PR4. And every other, and I think there's a couple more, but like there's like a lot of cars coming out that you wouldn't really expect to be in the casino. Like I remember the Strongberg came out in the casino update a while ago. I have that too, and the Ardent. They're both weaponized vehicles that you can't even take in the garages. And I know the Aston Martin JB700. I know that's JB700 car. You can equip it with guns, which is weird because you can't take them in the regular garage, but you can take them into your personal garage. Now, that would be fine, but they should probably change that if that's the case. Now, I don't know what the real reason why they have it that way. I don't really know. But as you can see, like this car that's parked right next to me is the last casino wheel car. That car I ended up selling, and I sold it. I won it back a few days later. It wasn't that hard to win, because my tutorial video and everything, it helped me actually win the car. And if you guys want to check that out, I know I keep on plugging the video, but it'd be kind of nice if we could get some more views on it. You know what I'm saying? But the video itself and the car really showcased how GTA 5 is really like, I don't know if they're listening to people or if they're just seeing what the numbers are, because these cars, honestly, you don't really see them driving around up until they come out in the casino. And then they go back into people's garages, and you'll mainly, even supercars, you don't see that much anymore. Like the Ferrari and the Devastate 8 also came out in the casino. And those cars were like the most seen cars on the street. Now you barely see them unless they're in races. And even so, people choose different supercars. And I know that there was a lot of supercars in the beginning that came out, like the Taipan, the Faria, the Devastate 8, the Nero, the Thrax, and then like they're starting to float toward the classic cars now. But besides that, it's pretty fine, I guess, because they're not ugly cars, but they're definitely not the cheapest cars in the game either. You're not getting a $20,000 car out of the casino wheel. You're getting like a $700 to $800,000 car, and anywhere upwards. The most expensive car that was on the wheel before that was the Thrax. Then I think it was the Nero, but I don't think it was. No, the most expensive car that ever came out at the current moment in time was the PR4, which will probably be the same way for a long time. That's actually, I think it's one of the most expensive one-seat vehicles in the game at the current moment in time. I could be wrong, but it's not a motorcycle, and motorcycles don't really cost that much. Now, I do believe if the next car does come out, it might be a motorcycle, like the rocket bike, because that bike really did not sell well at all. And I think it go along the lines of who bought more of what car that will be in the wheel, because a lot of the cars that people didn't buy, or a lot of the cars that were kind of old or they just wanted to bring out, but that's kind of the current type of look to it. But it kind of brings new light to old supercars and new light to cars that people kind of brushed over, and then gives them a second look. Like, I really did not like the car that you see in front of me at first. I wouldn't have bought it, but even my friend was like, that car's not that bad. And even the Aston Martin, I loved the look of it, and in my opinion, the car is not that bad at all. So if you guys actually ever want to see another video where I pretty much just go over topics that you guys probably wouldn't really even think about, please just comment down below, because lately I've been getting a lot of comments and I've been getting a lot of likes on my videos and even a lot of views, because I've actually seen a spike in one of my views, and I've also seen my subscriber numbers go up, because I remember before the spring break really started, I had like 78 subscribers. Now we went up all the way to 85. We are now 15 subscribers away from hitting 100. That would be really cool if we could hit that, because my other videos have hit 300 views now. If 300 people had actually subscribed to my channel in that amount of time, that would have been amazing. But sometimes you can only wish for so much, and I'll take what I can get. Views sometimes in the long run matter more than subscribers, because I shouldn't say that, but I love to have subscribers, don't get me wrong, but the views, it gives me hope that the subscriber number could go up in the future, and it actually gives me an idea of, oh, people are actually watching my videos, and it also shows me what videos you guys like and what you guys don't like. Like videos that I've been uploading lately, like the fastest car video got like 200 views, but it just hit 200. I'm not downing that video, but the video that I had where it was the highest paying job in Grand Theft Auto 5 did even better in a shorter amount of time than that video took to get to even 100. And that video, when I first uploaded, I was like, yeah, that video is probably going to just stop at 60, 70 views. But it hit 300, and hold on, let me check the current number in time, because I'm pretty sure it's at like it says 364. And it's starting to slow down a little bit. But that's fine. It hit its peak at the beginning, and at some point every video comes to a dead end when it comes to viewership. But if it goes up over the amount of, whether or not we get more subscribers over time, that would be perfectly fine. But that's all I got to say for right now. And I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, because I really enjoyed making it. And I hope you comment down below with any feedback or even just ideas that you want to see in my next video. Now, I will be uploading Grand Theft Auto 5 videos for a while, but I do think I might sneak in another game in between there. Now, I would upload 2K videos again, but I don't think anybody really wants to see those, because 2K videos on my channel have been dying out lately, and it's also along with I think I'm gonna be cutting out 2K for a while along with the crew, because the crew isn't really garnering enough viewers anymore, and it never really did. I think the best game that I uploaded on here was definitely GTA 5 and Black Ops 4. I might sneak in BO4 sometime soon, or even just Warzone if you guys want to see that. But just please comment down below. But that's all I gotta say for right now, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And also, don't forget to follow my Instagram at raw_racer for more content. And that's all I gotta say, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.